Hey guys, Wildfire194 here. This is playtest game 2 for Nisekoi and Sword Art. And again, be rolling to see who goes first. Um, Nisekoi first and Sword Art second. Well, for the rolls. So that rolled off the table. To learn how to roll better. Alright, so 3 for Nisekoi. Sword Art is 2, so Nisekoi will go first. 5 and 5. Ouch. I'll drop 5. Terrible starting hand. And drop 2. Draw 2. Alrighty. Well, let's see. Oh, that's better. Draw 1. That already got 2 in the grave. I got ways of getting her back if I need it. Drop 1. Well, this will be nice if later on it works. And start with her, and it's look at the top card of my deck, and I can either place it at the top or drop it into my waiting room. I'm going to drop it into my waiting room. It was a climax. And then I'm gonna activate her effect. I'll drop that, bring that back. My hand, and just for shits and giggles. Now she's a 2 grand, so I'll swing. Oh, sorry, for 2 damage. 2 damage. 1, cancel. Draw 1. Let's see here. Clock 1, draw 2. And let's see here. She's a reverser. And I'll bust her out since she's a 2 grand. Give them all plus 1,000 power and plus 1 soul. And I'll start by swinging for 2. 3 damage. 1, 2, 3 is good. So she dies. Swing directly for 3. 3 damage. 1, 2, cancel. Swing directly for 3. 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. That levels me up. Definitely going red here. I'm gonna drop that. Let's draw 1. I'll look at the top card of my deck and decide whether or not I want to leave it or drop it. I'll leave it. Actually, I'll drop it. I'll bust her out. And I reveal the top card of my deck. It's not a key character, so it goes back. That sucks. And I'll drop that. Bust her out. Oops, sorry. That's gone. Alright. Well, let's see here. Definitely don't like the reverser. See, that's a 25. Right now I am a 35. No, 3 grand. I'm sorry, I'm a 3 grand. She's a 3 grand. So I'll start by swinging for 1 and giving her plus 1,000 power for 1 damage. 1 damage. She dies. I will side attack for 1 damage, 2 damage. Cancel. Oops. And then I will swing for 1 damage. 1 damage it is. I will die. Draw 1. Clock 1. Draw 2. Not helpful at all. Let's her out. And that's a 3 grand. This is a 2 grand. And that's a 45. Swing for 1 damage. 1 damage. Cancel. Oops. Just turned around. Oops, sorry. Doesn't upper, downs her. Now let's see here. Do I side or do I try to suicide it? I don't like the brainstorm. I'll suicide for 1 damage. 1 damage it is. And so we both die. She dies. Draw 1. Shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've already got 6 in the waiting room. So I'll clock 1 to draw 2. Bust that out. Actually, let's see here. Do I have 1 in the waiting room? Yes, I do. Actually, I have 2 in the waiting room. I'll activate his effect. Discard 1 card from my hand to return a promised pendant from my waiting room to my hand. And let's see here. It's a 25. Put you there. Put you there. And then I will swing for 1 damage, 2 damage. 1, 2. Let's do 6. I'll swing directly for 2, 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These 2 stay. These ones go. Ouch. I'll swing directly for 2. 2 damage. 1, 2 is canceled. And go ahead. Away. Draw 1. Ow. Clock 1. Draw 2. Son of a... Bust him out. Pay for his effect. Draw 1 and then discard 1. Well, that helped. Let's drop him for now. Then pay 1 for that. Bust her out. Now let's see. And just because, I'll swing for 2 damage. 2 damage. She is a 85. Best I can be is 55. So yeah, so 2 2 damage. 1, 2 damage. He dies. And then swing for 2 damage. 2 damage. 1, 2 damage. And then her effect. Go away. Where are you? And now I'm a 6, so I draw 1. I will clock 1 to draw 2 cards. And level up. I'm going to need a blue, so I'm going to keep you. And now we get the fun part. Since I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 climaxes in my waiting room, she gets -1 level in my hand, so I'll pay 2 for her effect. The number of climaxes, this card gets plus 1,000 power if you have 2 or more other key characters, and when this card is placed on stage from your hand, draw up to 2 cards, choose 2 cards in your hand, and put them into your waiting room. Let's see here, how many cards do I have? 6. So I draw up to 2 cards. I'll draw 2. And I send 2 cards from my hand to my waiting room. Oh, that is beautiful. I'll drop those 2. And then I'll do her again. Pay 2. Draw 2, which leaves me with 2 cards left in deck. Draw 2. And I will drop 2. Then I'll pay 1 for her. Oops. 2 climaxes, so that means I have all 8 climaxes in my back in my deck. That is beautiful. Such a beautiful little play. And she gets +1 level and plus 1,500 power for every card underneath her. Right? That's the effect, I believe. This card gets +1 level and plus 1,500 power for each marker underneath this card. Yep. So she's a level 2, 6,500. Which is nice. So cut. I draw 1. What am I worried about? I don't have anything. I thought I had it for some reason in my hand. Alright. And so I shall tap these 2 to give her plus 2,000 power off of her effect. Actually, I'll tap these 2 to give her plus 2,000 power off of her effect, and then I'll switch them. Yeah, that's smart. I'm smarter. And then I'll swing. She's a 10. She's a 10, 5, 11, 13 for 2 damage. 2 damage. 1. 2 damage is canceled. Let's see here. That's 35. 75, 85, 95, 10. So I could be 11. What was she again? 12, 5? Yeah, so it's too big. So it's still canceled. She dies. And then she's a 10, 10, 5, 11. So I'll swing for 2 damage. 2 damage. And 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah, she's still too big. For 2 damage. 1, 2. It is 2, right? Just 2. So 2 damage. She dies. And I'll swing directly for 2. 2 damage. 1. Cancel. Now, let's see. Oh man, I don't know whether or not I should save or It's like the... I'll let him go. Draw 1. So I'm going to do something I can just... Oh, oops. I miscounted. I thought she had 6. Clock 1. Actually, no, I'm not going to collect that one. I'm going to clock that one. Draw 2. And then bust that out. Bust that out. And then getting him a climax phase. Reveal it's not a climax, so she stays. And then pay 1. Drop 1. Bust her out. Change. And then I will swing for 1 damage. 1 damage. 1 damage it is. Hey, look who's back in my clock. And I'll swing for 1 damage. And I'm not paying attention. She actually could have been the same. So for 1 damage. 1 damage. And I'll pay 3 to save her. Untap, untap, untap. And draw 1. Clock 1. Draw 2. Does not help much. Tap these 2. Give her plus 2,000 power off of her effects. Then I'll activate and give her an additional plus 2,000 power and plus 1 soul, and I draw. Do I draw a card? Yeah, I draw a card. And draw a card. And so I will swing for 2 damage, 3 damage, and no effect because I got nothing in the waiting room to bring back. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That stays. And you go there. These 2 go here. She dies. Swing directly for 3 damage. And again, 4 damage. I get nothing. 1. So I know right now I'm down at least 4 climaxes out of my deck. Might be more if everyone else is keeping track. I don't remember what's in my stock. Two, 3, 4, and then forced. So level up. And then I'll swing directly for 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. Ouch. Go ahead. Draw 1, clock 1, draw 2. Hopes of drawing something worth playing. Move him forward. Oops. Pay 1. Exchange. And so now she is a 12 grand. Let's see here. So I'll swing for 12, which is 1, and I draw a card. Sorry, I don't know if you saw it or not. So I draw 1 card, And so it's 12 damage, 12,000, I'm sorry, it's 1 damage, but she's a 12 grand, no, sorry, it's 2 damage because she gets +1, so it's 2 damage, and let's see here, I'm a 95 with her effect, she's a 10-5, 11, I'll give her a buff, so for 2 damage, 1, cancel, she dies. And then swing for 1 damage, 1 damage, swing for 1 damage, 1 damage, and might as well pay 3 to save. Actually, did I have a character? Yeah, I did. I'll drop it. Save her. Ready, 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 ready. Draw 1. Around, tap them both. Give her plus 2,000 power. I'll activate, give them all +1 soul, plus 1,000 power, so I'll swing for 3 damage. 4 damage, she's obviously way bigger than a grand. So 4 damage, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's game. So Nisekoi wins game 2. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll have tiebreaker next.